seasons of his hit show, The Apprentice. Erin Elmore is with us. How long ago were you on The Apprentice?
It was 2006.
Okay, 10 years ago.
Yeah, about a decade ago.
And you got close to the final event, right?
I did a pretty good job, if I may say so myself, and I had a lot of fun, and yeah.
So you got to know Donald Trump quite well.
I did. I absolutely did.
And you're a supporter of him now?
I'm a huge fan of Donald Trump, and I always have been. He treated me really well when I was on the show. He was a great mentor, helped me out, giving me business advice. He knew what my career aspirations were, and he wrote me letters of recommendation. So he was a big supporter of me since the beginning of our relationship, so I'm just returning the favor and supporting him now.
Were you one of his favorites?
I think so.
I'm told that you were one of his favorites. That's the gossip.
That's the true gossip.
So was he being a sexist in picking on a very beautiful young woman and supporting her?
No, I think he thought I was the best person for the job for a certain amount of time. You know, I am an attorney, so...
Oh, you are? You didn't tell me that.
Oh, sorry. I was holding out. I had to save something for you. I'm sorry, yes.
Did he ultimately say, "You're fired, Erin"?
I did. And you know how many... If I had $1 for every time I saw someone on the street that said, "Hey, Erin, you're fired," I would kind of be really rich right now.
But you support him?
Sure do. All about it.
Why?
Well, I think he's the best person for the job, but also as a business leader, he showed me so much about how to succeed in business. And I think that right now the Republican Party is a little bit broken, and he's a breath of fresh air in a broken system. And that's why the voters are coming out and voting for him like crazy, because they want to see some change in that Republican Party.
He's made some unfortunate comments about women.
You know, some would say. I think he treats people...
he has.
How's this? He treats everyone equally, whether you're black, white, man, woman, an American or non-American. If you do wrong by him and he thinks that you haven't exactly acted perfectly, he's going to come out and say how he feels.
When you were on the show, did you see him get really nasty with one of the other contestants?
You know,
because he's been really nasty to some of the other people in the campaign. I mean, low energy Jeb and little Marco and that kind of thing. That's really contemptuous stuff.
Is it though?
Yes.
Okay. You know, no, I think he is the same person that you see on the campaign trail that he was on The Apprentice. He is what you see, what you get. I guarantee if you go in his house and he's sitting around with his family in his bathrobe, you're going to get the same guy.
What do people say to you when you admit, "I'm a Trump supporter"? What do they say? Because there's a lot of Trump shaming going on that makes people keep fairly quiet if they support Donald Trump. You
know, that is true. But I try to keep my opinion to my... What's the old adage? Never talk about religion, politics, or sex. You know, I'm going to stick with that. Well, unless I'm here with you, of course.
Well, you wouldn't walk around the streets. You live in New York?
I live in Philadelphia. So I'm voting today.
So you wouldn't walk around the streets of Philadelphia with a red hat on?
I actually have a funny picture that I could show you afterwards. I have a Make America Great hat, and I walked my son to school wearing it the other day, and we even took a selfie.
You have a son?
I do.
And a husband?
Yes, I do.
Is your husband a Trump supporter?
No comment.
Okay. It's a difficult household situation?
No, he's just not perfectly sure yet.
Not perfectly sure. Is he a Republican?
Oh, gosh. He's not here. I am. I am a Republican. I am voting for Trump.
Yeah,
my husband's in the office. He's the CEO. Hi, honey.
I'm just trying to stir things up for when you get home. That's all I'm doing here.
Stir. But he's supportive of me. How's that?
Okay, if it's Trump versus Hillary, you're still for Trump.
You got it.
If it's Trump versus Bernie, you're for Trump.
I am burned out.
If it was Cruz as the Republican candidate, would you vote for him?
Nope.
So it's Trump or nobody?
Yeah.
All right, Erin, you made your point. You got an extra 3 minutes on this show.
Wow.
Did you realize that?
Well, thank you for having me. Let's do it again.
You're welcome. Okay, Erin Elmore, thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right.